We are working it today with Andy Challenger, Challenger Gray and Christmas, or should I say we are playing today with you, Andy. Good to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
So it's time to start talking about fantasy football.
Yeah.
Big
draft.
Productivity loss for employers.
It ends up being a big productivity loss. We're coming up to Labor Day when a lot of the drafts for the season's first start, and we're estimating this year that fantasy football could cost employers $9 billion in lost productivity in wages being paid to employees that are otherwise doing fantasy football at work.
Now that number comes directly from your firm. So how do you come to that conclusion? How many hours per workday are employees spending looking at the stats?
Yeah, so a recent survey showed that fantasy football players on average spend about 7 hours a week managing their teams, and 97% of those respondents said they do some of that management at work. So conservatively, over the course of a 17-week season, it actually adds up to quite a bit of time.
So what's an employer to do?
Yeah, it's tempting for an employer to try to ban these types of activities, the ones that are particularly distracting, but we really recommend the opposite. It's in some ways a great way to get people in your organization to talk to each other, to get together and discuss something other than the daily business agenda.
But should you set some ground rules? Because this could be really dangerous, telling people it's okay, because some people take an inch, some people take a mile.
Yeah, where you have to be really careful is that you don't want a bunch of leagues popping up within your organization where people are gambling big sums of money. That can be a major problem for companies, for interdepartmental relations, lots of different reasons. So we really recommend that companies set up their own league and invite employees to join, give a prize at the end, maybe a trophy.
I like that. Thanks so much for coming on the show, Andy.
Thanks for having me.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.